Hi friends, I wanted to come to you today with my newest curly hair routine. So I start with my shampoo. I use the original detox shampoo. This is a detoxing, clarifying shampoo, but because I only shampoo my hair every once in a while, this is what I use. And if I'm not deep conditioning my hair, I use the Euphora Curl and Nourishing Treatment. This is a thick conditioner, but it's not as thick as the next conditioner I'll show you, which is the Diva Curl Heaven and Hair Deep Moisture kind of treatment. So this is really thick, and typically I'll use it maybe once every 2 weeks or so. But today I used it, and I just kind of show you how I put it in my hair. And typically I will put it through my hair and I'll just kind of like comb it out in the shower. I'll shave my legs and let it just sit. But today I wanted to show you because every once in a while I do this where I gather all my hair up at the top of my head when it is in this moisture treatment, because it does say to leave on. You know, you can leave it on for a good long while. You can leave it on for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, or of course you could leave it on for just a little bit. So I'm basically just putting that up in a shower cap and going to sit and hang around while I let it kind of soak up in my hair. Once it's all secured, I go ahead and make my choice of what I'm going to do. Sometimes if it's in the morning or at night, I brush my teeth and make sure my teeth are all clean. It's just a nice little thing to do to keep your mouth looking shiny and new and looking good. I also will sometimes just get on my phone and watch like YouTube videos. I usually watch like Shane Dawson or something. Then I go ahead and comb my hair through with a wide tooth comb. This is just from Conair from Target. And I take a big t-shirt that I don't mind getting wet, and I go ahead and dry my hair with this. So I just put it on my head like a little turban and kind of squeeze out the excess moisture. Then come in with the Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum. I've been using this stuff for years and I will never like stop using it. So I go ahead and just place that through my hair, distribute it through my hair. I kind of do just a tiny bit up by the root, not really trying to make it look greasy or anything like that, so I just focus it kind of towards the ends. And then I use my Mop Leave-In Conditioner, which this stuff is just the dream. It's hard to get your hands on, at least for me in my area, but you can order it online, and it is so amazing. It really is for all hair types. It's not just for curly hair. I use a good amount of this, and you can see I'm kind of getting low with it. And I distribute it through my hands and then through my hair. I kind of just really messily get it through my hair, and then I will begin to scrunch it. And then I come in with a curl defining cream, which is this Curls Creme Brulee Whipped Curl Cream. I got this from Target, and it was about $10, so it's not too bad, and it smells amazing. It smells like cake, creme brulee. I use quite a bit of this, and I use it basically just in my ends because, or like around the surrounding area of my hair, because I don't want it to be too sticky, and this stuff can be really sticky. So I just kind of distribute it through my hair, put way more in the ends than the rest of my hair, and just scrunch it up like this. And typically I'm wearing my hair down, so I just kind of part it with a comb here so that it has somewhat of a straight part. I don't comb my hair all the way through with a fine tooth comb because then I lose a lot of my curl, but I just kind of make sure that I have a straight part, or else it'll be all crooked. And sometimes I don't mind it being crooked, but most of the time I like to be straight, and so I just kind of mess with it, and then I'm like, oops, this piece doesn't really go here, this one goes here, blah blah blah. I then go in with my curl and forming cream. I know it's a lot of product to use, but this is just what works for my hair to kind of tame it and make it do its thing. And so I just put that in my hands and then distribute it through my hair. I can, of course, skip really any of these steps, but then my hair just ends up looking kind of frizzy. And if it loses some of the curl, I'll use this Euphora Curl and Spray Revitalizer. A lot of times towards my root, I lose a lot of curl just because my hair is longer now, and so I'll spray towards the root. And you can use this when your hair is dry as well, but I just spray it at the root and massage it into my hair to kind of get some more volume. To get even more volume, I go ahead and use my diffuser, my little cord that goes in and out, blow drying diffuser, and I just kind of hold this in my hair. Most of the time I like to just let my hair air dry, and so I ended up just deciding to do that so you can see. But this is what my hair ends up looking like in the end when it's all wet, and of course it dries. But this is my curly hair routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment or a thumbs up to show me that you did, and I will talk to you later. Bye, friends.